oldest player or he was a senior, he still was a superstar at a young age. So what that tells you is his work ethics, beats talent. So if you put in the hard work and you push and you strive day in and day out, right? You will succeed. You will overcome all those obstacles. You will get past those times where, you know, you have negative influence. You have those who, you know, they're not on your side. They see you working hard, they see you practicing day in and day out, getting better, but they're just watching you and making excuses. Michael wasn't a person that made excuses. And so that's one of the, you know, abilities that Michael have that I enjoyed because me myself, I play basketball and, you know, I played basketball for over 18, 19 years and I learned so many things from the sports of basketball. Michael Jordan, basically how he played, you know, I watched a game um, in 1998, and Michael Jordan was playing the New York Knicks. And I remember that was my first time ever watching a game against Chicago Bulls versus New York Knicks. And so at that particular game, right, I started to understand the sports of basketball. And I seen that Michael Jordan was a player that, you know, every time he would come down the lane and he would be dribbling, 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 and he would take a shot, a jump shot, a fadeaway jumper, or he'll go in for the dunk. He will always, you know, always be victorious. I seen him jump over Patrick Ewing, dunking on him baseline. You see what I'm saying? I mean, Michael Jordan, right? He was tall, but Patrick Ewing is much more taller than he is. And he was able to do that. And at that particular time, I fell in love with the game of basketball because I seen that, a player that I can sort of, you know, imitate by learning from and the skills. So, I mean, him playing, and he played for so many years, over, 16 years, right? Because he left 14 years in 97, came back, and he played for Washington, right? In Washington, he was a small forward because Washington didn't have a big team, right? So he was a small forward in 2000 and 2001 and slash owner of the team. So I think in 2000, 2001, he just played for, more publicity, more attention to the Washington Wizards because, I mean, at that time he owned a percentage, right? And so we see all these things that Michael Jordan is able to do. He's able to win 6 championships, right, with Scottie Pippen. And the Chicago Bulls was a good team, but they were better, working harder team than with talent. So they understood each other. They knew that Michael Jordan, you know, was tough, he was fair, he was firm, and he was the captain of the ship, right? As the seasons went on from 84, right? It didn't take Michael Jordan 5 years to control the game of basketball, right? He challenged Magic Johnson day in and day out when they went to the Olympics, and they would have runs, scrimmages. While they're playing, this game, right? They would